Hi.
Hi. So Blake's been working on the instant water heater.
Yeah.
Because
it's called a Tankless water heater.
Okay.
Instant or Tankless, it's both. It's both. Okay. All right. So this is what I've done so far. I have gotten the flush out connectors, and I connected my PEX fitting onto the bottom on both of them. Then I connected my pressure relief valve onto this clean out as well, and then put my 3/4 inch PVC on there, which I will continue down to my drain. And then once I got all that in, I connected, if you can see back here on this one, which is the condensate drain valve, I guess. I connected that and put all the Teflon tape on there, and that I will bring that down to the drain as well. I've got this all set up. I'm just gonna put those two 3-inch pipes in and plug them into here. I had to see this block here. I had one right here as well, and I had to remove it because I needed this pressure relief valve to be able to open like that. If it needs to relieve, and if I needed to relieve it, and that 2x4 was in the way, and so I had to take that out and reinforce it in the back here so it'd still be holding everything. I don't necessarily need to take this one out, so I'm just going to leave it. And so yeah.
Okay, so now you're ready to cut some.
Yeah, I'm going to cut some pipe and start dry fitting it together. And then once I've dry fitted it together and it's properly in place, then I will glue it all together.
Okay, ready to cut.
Now I'm going to deburr this over the garbage cans. There are other tools to do this, but I don't want to pay for those tools. And this works
just fine.
It just takes a little longer. Plus, I mean, it's just for air, so it's not 100% like necessary, but you still want to deburr it so that when you go to plug it together, it plugs together easily. I'm going to do a dry fit real quick. You basically just put these together. This is the primer.
Is it stinky?
Oh yeah. You're going to lose some brain cells. Sniff this stuff.
Is that why?
What do you mean is that why? Took me a minute. I was a little slow.
The two chemicals together kind of react. So.
They react and melt. Oh, that one's horrible. They melt the PVC, the outside of the PVC.
Oh, okay.
You push in, do a quarter turn, and hold the pressure.
For how long?
It says 15 to 20 seconds.
Okay.
Because if you let go, it'll start like pushing up. You see this? See that's pushing up? So you gotta push it back down. Hold the pressure.
Oh, it stinks.
Alright, plug that together. So right here I'm just putting together the PEX fittings for the whole house descaler for the instant hot water heater. And then I'm putting together all the PEX lines and just designing it as I go. Right here I'm trying to hammer this thing in here and it was driving me nuts. I eventually got it though. And then I just continue to cut pieces of PEX and plug them all together. Can you come hold it?
Yeah, I'll hold it.
I just need to get my ladder. I don't want it to come back down.
Okay. Okay, finally fed it through. Sorry, my phone is right next. Okay, we're gonna go back in the house and make dinner. But I was just telling Blake in there that I wish I could be out there with him like all the time, but it's just not possible because we have 4 littles. And I just keep having this feeling that I should be out there filming Blake and help him with whatever he's doing out there in the garage, and I just keep having this conflict in myself. And I just today I just have this thought that it's okay. It's okay that I'm not out there all the time. So yeah, we're gonna make dinner, cutie. Are you being cute? Say bye. Okay, so what you're doing here?
I am getting the shower valve ready, shower tub valve. I'm just screwing all the connection fittings. So this is when you go to turn on your tub.
Okay.
This is the valve. You got the hot coming in on this side and the cold coming in on this side. You got this one that goes to the tub, and then this one that goes up to the shower head. Okay. And this is the whole valve mechanism. Yep. This is the guts that goes inside the wall. So I'm just connecting all of these so that I can fit my cold water on there like that, and then the hot water, and then the shower and the tub. Okay. And I like to double it up. A lot of people only use Teflon. I use Teflon tape, and it's like joint compound. It's like liquid Teflon. So just doubles it up, makes it a little bit better. So that's just what I do. Yep, no leaking. Some people just go 1/2 inch on everything. I don't.
You want it super tight? Is that what you do?
No, the size. Some people just only do 1/2 inch.
Oh, okay.
But what happens is when you are in showering, somebody flushes the toilet or turns on the kitchen sink, and they're using cold water, and it steals all the cold water and only gives you hot, and it ends up burning you. That's because your supply lines aren't big enough. So if you go bigger supply lines on everything, it will compensate enough, and then you won't get burnt while you're in the shower. So I always like to go bigger on those. I'm just wondering, I'm just thinking about how high I want the tub and this to be. In the instructions it says this should be around 32 inches from the finished floor. And then from the top of the tub to the faucet, it should be a minimum of 4 inches and can go up to 11. The other tough thing is it's saying that this plaster ring has to sit at a certain, like this has to be flush with the finished wall. So you got to take into effect your tile if that's what you're doing, and then cement board, and if you're doing sheetrock or whatever, you got to put all those into to configuring how deep you want to put this so that you can screw it into a blocking back in here.
Okay.